What's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy, D.W.G, and we're back. Yes, back with some more The Outer Worlds. Last time we were playing, we docked at the Groundbreaker. Well, we did a lot of things before that, but that's the general synopsis. We talked to a crew, found out that Alex, the original owner of the Unreliable, was Ada's first, which killed me. I was like, that shit is still fucking hilarious. That makes us her second. And that's even funnier. Alright. And she's mad at us for not wiping out Edgewater. Because she blames them for her captain's death. But if, talk.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Load game. I refuse. Fuck that. I was just so. Hi, I'm D.W.G Star. First time here. Let's just avoid all that. Let's just avoid it. Fuck that nigga. Again, you know what? Just fuck using Hawthorne's shit. I'm like, I don't want to be responsible for none of his fuck ups. Hey. Not a goddamn one.
Identification, please.
My name's D.W.G Star.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be...
Motherfucker! Doesn't matter!
As they see fit to lift it.
Uh-huh. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Right. I'm gonna wring this Bedford guy's neck. Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out. Well, this has got to be a mistake. I know it's not a mistake. Because this Bedford guy had a relationship with Hawthorne. Not sexually. I mean, they were friends. Alright? 2, he's probably doing this to try and force Hawthorne to reveal information about the mad scientist. Because we know he was really interested in the mad scientist. If you don't remember, go back to previous episode. The first 10-15 minutes we read a lot of messages and codexes in Hawthorne's computer. Right? I want to say I'm gonna wring his neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it. Her shipment.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much
I got a
appreciated.
Sam.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nah. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Cool, cool. Look for something a little more local.
Are you pulling my leg?
Nope. I'm new around here. Just want to hear your take on it.
It goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
They own most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Cool. How's the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
See a boardroom somewhere with all the company heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad
Thanks.
to help.
I'm looking for, what do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just
So they're pirates?
vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I know her. I believe there was something in one of Alex's codexes, or Alex's message about Lilia. Looks something a little bit more local. I didn't think.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Cool. Look for something more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Got it. Thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
That's all I needed.
All right.
Okay. So, we'll ask you about Gladys later. What can you tell me about Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Seems like a fun guy.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Just work together. Keep pushing them. The bastards keep pushing.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's
Line
possible.
to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Okay, thanks for the
Sure
info.
thing.
Alright, I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Might do something real stupid. Real stupid. I'm looking for someone named... See you around.
Be seeing you.
It's fucking stupid to ask this nigga this, but I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Yo.
Hey there.
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Yes. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Cool. See you around.
Be seeing you.
So then, where are we going? Where are we going? You're gonna talk to Udon. And then we're doing dripping Sapphire line.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that, Graham?
Asshole.
Hey. So I got shock, I got plasma. Whole lot of plasma. What's this? Handgun, stagger. Who cares what that is? Where did I get those from? Who cares where I got them from? Okay, wait. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh, that's 12 armor? Oh, shit. I did not realize I boosted it up that much. Repair. Yeah. Yeah, I boosted her the fuck up. Okay, where are we going? Which way? This way?
Here comes Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
It's Rizzo's bitch. Hey. All these people with six that they won't let me hit. Won't take much of punches, bitches in they lip. Medical bay, medical bay. Supposed to talk to someone in medical bay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
You know what? Let's not do that. She's making a scene. She's making a scene. Da-da.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail. Move along.
Wonder what's playing at the Bijou Review this week.
You sound like you hate your job.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Fuck off.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This story
How
brought
dare
to
you
by
spit on
House
anarchists,
News.
you bitch.
All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Bitch. Don't just spit on anarchists like that. Yo.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah. Man, turn in Phyllis Wells. Yeah, Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What? That's like saying, damn, he's dead. Oh man, there's still so many more fights we could have had. So many broken bones, bloody noses, blackened eyes. Oh, the horror. Like, what was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep. He sure did. So, if y'all don't know, right? Last episode. At one point when I was reading their shit internally, like I got confused about if this was a nigga or not. Right? Because I was like, wait a minute. Is Udon a chick? Right? And then as I further read through, I was like, oh no, man, he's a dude. Because it said he. Yeah. And I'm even more worried or curious about his orientation. Yeah, he sure did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me.
Yep.
How did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids. Yep.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
I'm very sorry. Oh, shit. Whoa, I want this nigga to know I had anything to do with it. Yep, it was tragic. He was screaming your name as he died. And all the arguments y'all had yet to have. He then entrusted me with this ship to deliver you this message. Stop fucking blowing up my email, nigga. What the fuck? No.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
So why is the boy interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's
what do you
really
steal?
in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
He never mentioned Phineas Wells to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Okay. Is there anything I can help you with? Stop playing coy, Bedford.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's, well, It's my white whale, I suppose.
Can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if
I
you
don't know where he
else,
is.
please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Well, have fun, my nigga. What's up, Lee? Oh, hey. What's up? Yeah? What's up with you? What's up? You asking where mom is? Where'd she say she was going? That's right. Exactly that. So we talked to that nigga. We got our shit back. We told him nothing. We know nothing. What? Oh, you probably want to go out, don't you? Can you wait? Let me see here. Wait. Yeah. Stop. You're not a cat. That's right. You're not a cat. You're not a rat. You're not a mat. Your name's not Pat. You're a dog. That's right. Your name is Meteor. Ain't it? Meteor? Meteor? Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Let me clear your ears out again. You gonna let me give you a bath today? You let me give you a bath? Yeah? Yeah? I'll give you a bath today. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Who's gonna get a bath today? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Stinky boy. Stinky boy. Okay, go. Alright, let's all do this.
Have you seen this man?
Really?
Report offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
I don't know nothing, my nigga. Oh, can't steal. I don't want to steal just yet. Get out my trash.
Are those
I told you you're not a rat, boy.
And an old Yakita 37? Do you think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
No. Gee, take it. No. What? Why they ever allow you to take it apart? You can take a picture, but taking it apart? This will be. Can I use this? No files? Back base. I see. Promenade? Promenade status. Interesting. My dear lady, the implications of your accusations cause my breath to hitch in my throat. I'm certain that we can arrive to an agreeable understanding for what is aboard Layson, if not a facilitator? Yeah, facilitator. Of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiation tables, consider once again the embassy's expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. The board rejected my request for a new radiator parts again, even after I greased their wheels with some target. Okay. Funny thing, when I used my admin privilege to survey the outage company, I noticed some activity from your office. You choose your words carefully, but I picked a juicy phrase from the transcripts. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with their lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin? Are you pulling this shit for fun? Oh man. Can't go through here. Oh my god, they got me caged in. I'm caged in. Oh god. Oh god. So, save game. A lot of weird shit is happening here. Hello, my dear lady.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
D.W.G star. This place you got here cheap. Bakers and Pound. I'm Captain Von Reliable, recently unshackled from the ground bakers in Pound. D.W.G star. Nice place you got here. Any, many, money, mo, I'ma say.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace. I might have to end some. Salute. Copy that, Chief.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
I've already wanted to talk. Go ahead. It's kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Oh. Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Interesting. You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right away. Supposed to know where that is? How do you know the parts are still there?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Ooh. You can get these parts anywhere else.
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Aviation sounds like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Interesting. Let me try talking to whoever is down there.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
They got it. Have you trusted anyone there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
They died.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Hey, none taken. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Hey, man, you know, I'm a chef. Right? I'm used to under-table, shady deals. Alright? I was both the butcher and the sauteer and seasoner. Mostly seasoning, butchering, and sauteing. I'll get you those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, I got
The ship's groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
It's like being command around here.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business. Shutter the bird. You're young to be training successor.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
How did you know?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Aren't you a little young to be training successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
I could just get Pravati here, but I don't want to do that.
You've got my attention.
You want to talk to Julie? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Maybe be so formal, Parvati.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Yeah. Don't be shy about requesting time off.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Sorry. That's what the... Nice job, Pravati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay. So you have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Why do you keep the board a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out
I can't imagine it.
and reclaim the docking fees.
I can't imagine that ass being hard.
Too
I'm
much of
sorry.
Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
You must not like udon.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon
You're better than Ada.
will do anything to please their corporate masters.
She would probably have waited a minute. Fuck a minute. She would have waited an hour and just said, sprinkler system's malfunctioning.
You've got my attention.
We'll be on our way. So, how do you feel?
Where are we headed?
To help her. What's that back at Junie's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
We're still in here. Are you alright? You have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
So you're not sure how you feel? There's more to relationship than beefy arms and a shared career.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Follow me. We're gonna help her out. We got a lot of work to do.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Fuck y'all. So, I think I figured out
Have you seen this?
one of the possible reasons why she doesn't have kids.
Capture of noted terrorists.
Alright.
Report any
And it's based off what
Support embassy.
Parvati here. Parvati said. The first thing she said was how Parvati was a beautiful name, right? I could totally just offer Parvati to her. I'm just not sure if I want to do that. Because that means only I'd have to be the engineer. I'd have to fix all my shit. And I don't want to do that. Iceman. Oh, let me just conveyors right, sorry. Oh. Let's leave. My shit has been logged. They will remember that.
Rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
Yeah, about 10 years back.
So, I guess next episode. I guess we should return to the ship. Skirt. I can't jump over it. Come on, jump. Hey, there you go.
Hey, you got a second?
Sure.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious, you're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there, I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Don't join us, go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
I heard enough. Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Yeah. I've heard enough. Welcome.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
So, I'll hunt to the ship. I can bring 2 people with me? Oh, shit. Let's go talk to her body. Alright. It's only been 2 episodes, man. It's only been 2 episodes. What the fuck? Oh, man. 48 minutes. I'm going to go check that. Bring you back.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Yes, we could.
Caution. Unexpected turbulence may cause loose containers to topple from the upper shelves. If you are crushed to death, I'll need to find a new captain.
I think she's threatening me, man. Because I crushed her captain to death. I didn't tell her that I crushed her captain to death. I just said he was dead.
Oops. Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yeah. Is she about to blow up? Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you. You should focus on your work. Nah. Sounds like she likes you, my nigga.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastway's not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been
I
a
would
problem
never
in the
understand
past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them. Could just be nerves. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had
You want
another
no code?
message and I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Well... Pause. If you don't know code, the Vicar Max. That's a cold-hearted nigga right there. He's like, man, fuck this deal, fuck these people, I'm out. Deuces. Find a spiritual leader somewhere else, you fucking maggots. Hopped on my ship with the dual middle fingers up. DMXing the entire way. Shit, you know. Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close. Not anymore.
I don't know. June and I talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. It's like, if that's what you want, drinks are on me. You said you don't drink. Will you be alright? It's like, will you be alright? That's my concern. Drinks are on me. I'll pay for it. But really, I don't have no money. We're gonna kill niggas. Like, that might get your mind off this a lot better than a drink will. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing drugs. Alright, let me rephrase that. Alright. In this mind state of unsure, confusion, and slight rage, and possible sadness, it is not wise to do drugs. Alright? You should do drugs when you're mentally balanced. Alright? When you're good. Not when you're upset. Alright? Because when you're upset and you do drugs, it can lead to a, what's the word? Not addiction. Addiction is possible. Relying, a dependency on the drug to help you get over said emotion or to feel said emotion. Yeah, that's what you want. Next time you hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Hey, I leveled up! Level 9, my nigga, level 9, yeah. Let's see, I got stealth to 40. I can get my medical up. I want to get my melee up. Wait, what was my, was it? It was defense, okay. So let's do it like this. And then just work on it. Next, you know, I'm gonna be working on this and this. And then my leadership. want to work on that. And then dialogue. Oh wait, I didn't. Yeah, apply. Oh man, heavy. Okay. See, only 184 though. I have damage 19. How much damage does this do? 110. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Oh, okay, yeah, that's totally you. I'm about to get you a helmet. Oh. Well, it's not double jump. It's like a jump dodge. So many things I just want to break down. Did I break down both? Okay. Oh, hold it. Let me go my inventory. Let me go my helmets. Let me go here. Repair. Okay.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Yes, I would appreciate it. So then, where is this? Nice. Yeah, that's hers. I don't want to fuck with that. I'm still too broke. So, Felix, you know, you'll just have to deal with this 9 helmet. And yeah, what is this? This light. A lot of light armor. I'll take you with me. No, wait, I got it. Yeah, I'll take you with me. Yeah. So we're into here, guys. We're gonna go clear out that. I guess what was it? The backing bay. Docking Black Bay, backing bay, back bay, back, nigga, what? Wherever the fuck it is, where all the criminals are at. Where I'm gonna just enjoy slicing and dicing and killing niggas. For the fun of it. Is what we're gonna do. Yeah. So we got a new crew member, alright. Pravati's falling in love. She fell in love with an engineer. And you know, we might have to say goodbye to our little lady. Our little engineering lady. It sucks, but it's whatever, you know, really. So yeah, we're out. The D.W.G with Slick Block Mafia. Subscribe and join Slick Block. And deuces, that's me on. D.W.G is out. 59 minutes. 37 seconds.